Every athlete's dog, that was him. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, coming out of high school, I didn't really have a lot of looks. Doing that with Coach Prime has been the best decision I've ever made.
A little bit of white mocha chocolate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a must-win game for Colorado, and the odds seem like they're stacked in their favor. 7-2, 5-1 in conference with the Colorado Buffaloes, and they fully controlled their destiny. Going against the 4-5 Utah Utes, who've had a rough and tumble season, especially that heartbreaker of a loss. And usually when a team has a tough loss, you would assume that, they would be, revved up, kind of upset to win the next season. But that's a rivalry game that takes a lot out of you. So who knows what type of Utah team we have. The Cam Rising situation. Now there's rumblings of them missing their starting quarterback, which is actually their backup quarterback because of the Cam Rising situation. They've got running backs sitting out for the season. There's a lot going on. So today, we're going to actually take a peek at a well-off media video, take a look at the insight. Deion Sanders talking to his players. I think that's a good segment to check out. Maybe take a look at a little bit of the Utah head coach, and then, of course, make our predictions. Watching some interviews from Cash Cleveland, looking at the rankings there for both Colorado, Utah, and then, of course, I'm going to give my predictions who's going to win. You drop in the comments who's going to win. I think a lot of y'all are going to be Colorado fans, but I need to know the exact score. Is it going to be a blowout? Is Utah going to come scrappy? What's going to happen, right? Is Shador going to break some goddamn passing yard records? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you enjoy the football videos, college football videos, and we'll get right into it. So right here, let's listen to what Coach Prime had to say to his players. Remember, this is well-off media. This is Bucky, as of course my stuff is coming from the wrong line.
Contemplating who was the greatest. That was the greatest. You guys are having this debate, and it's a popularity contest with your generation. Our generation, it was him. It wasn't no debating. It wasn't no nothing. At the end of the game, everybody knew who was going to get the ball. Every athlete's dog, that was him. I don't care who you are. Even me, when he walked in, it was him. Not only because how he performed in the game, but how he performed in practice. Not only how he performed in practice, what he expected from his teammates, how he held them accountable. They say he was tough, they say he was abrasive, they say he was malicious, and he was all of that. Because his appetite for success and his appetite for winning was extraordinary. What is your appetite for? What does your appetite say about you? About success and about winning and about being the best. He never said, I'm the best. We said he was the best. He never said, I'm the greatest. We said, you're the greatest. He never said he's him. We said, that's him. What did he say about you? And how is your practice habits establishing who you are and who you are on Saturdays? Let me see those first two plays. Coach.
What is today?
It's Thursday. Okay. It's always electric hearing him talk about. I thought that was another segment when he was talking to the players. So, boom. Just trying to hear the coaches. But just from what Coach Prime was saying right there, man, I think Walter Payton said it best. And I was someone who grew up off of Walter Payton and learning about him and the HBCUs who went through XYZ, the whole situation with him passing. A phenomenal story, of course, the story of Walter Payton. And I think the biggest thing there is, just like he says, when you're good, you go and you tell people that you're good. When you're great, they're going to come tell you. And it's as simple as that. It can be boiled down to that. And just want to see this. I believe this is the O-line coach. If I'm not mistaken, he's going to talk to the people here too as well. So we'll
Get out here long, all right? Make every opportunity count. Make every rep count. All right, you've been called, especially us up front. All right, you've been called out. How you going to respond to it? All right, you going to set the tone early? All right, or you going to soak in whatever the fuck's going on in your life? All right, it's time to come out and practice fast and get the shit going early. Y'all already know what it is, baby.
Uh-oh.
It's time to finish this thing up and do what we do every day. And the way we do it, iron sharp as iron. We ready to go to work? Let's go then, baby. Let's go. Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Move it.
He is. Yo, you can't say a coach like that, man. Warren Sapp is the most entertaining coach in all college football, and I think a lot of people got a lot of or Deion got a lot of negative press for bringing him on, especially some of the things that he's known for, right? And some of the troubled history. So I think it's dope to see him give energy and bring energy to the people. So let's see what this coach had to say.
He will never answer your call.
I was shooting from
You
like
text
four.
me.
You gotta
I
call
text
the
you
little
back,
big
you
bro,
know.
then get in
I was shooting
contact.
from like four to like 8.
Who are you answering the call for? What's her name?
They just hunting people down, man. They just hunting people down. I'm not gonna give too much secrets. I'm gonna try to get see if there's any more coach problem. I thought there was another coach section. If not, man, I'm not gonna watch this full video. Y'all go watch Well Off Mia. Y'all go check it out. Great words from Coach Prime. It was cool. It was simple. I think he really laid out, and I think that the collection of them kind of laid out the real reason why this Utah game is so important. And that's what I'm titling this video. Deion Sanders is going to show you and expose to you why this game is so important. When you're, right, when you're pulling up NBA comparisons and calling out LeBron James, okay, you know it's serious. You know it's something. You know this is a team that has faced success and needs to find a way to continuously put their foot on the gas. And I think that's something. And I think someone who gives this team a lot of gas in the positive way, not like far. I mean, I know he's a big guy, but that, you know what I'm saying, right? Is Mr. Cash Cleave, because he gets after it. Freshman, replace the man in the transfer portal. He's just like a nice little bit of white mocha chocolate for your Sunday, son. So let's hear him talk about. I like hearing this guy talk. He sounds very sincere. And just talking about the things that he believes in. Big thing with him is that, of course, you know, Deion being a man of God, Cash Cleveland being a man of God. There's a big connection there. So like seeing that, like you see that expression. I don't care what you believe in, as long as you believe in something amazing. You feel me? So here we go.
Why did you pick Colorado? Did you have other choices, and why here?
Yeah, you know, coming out of high school, I didn't really have a lot of looks. And at the last minute, I was talking to Jordan because I always want to follow him no matter what opportunity I got. And Coach Phil called me and gave me a preferred walk-on, and I knew that's what I wanted to do because I believe in Coach Prime and everything he's doing here and everything he's building here. So the moment I got that call, I knew that's what I wanted to do. And going here with Jordan and doing that with Coach Prime has been the best decision I've ever made.
Hey man, it's pretty nice having Jordan Seaton, number one offensive tackle in the nation, as one of your guys, right? But it's absolutely phenomenal. Good stuff here. I think I have a little bit more, some fun stats and facts. So hopping right into the Utah stuff, right? This is the situation. Hearing from friends of mine who is a member of Blockcast Discord that Wilson may not go, and Botari is potentially the guy against Colorado this Saturday. Ute fans get behind our guys and wish for the best. Now, hopefully that's unofficial. That's from a Discord from a random person named Utes. But I couldn't see anything else, so maybe there's some positive stuff going on there, and maybe that's great. Just more IMG Academy shout-outs and things like that as well. Getting into the actual game here. Mr. Wilson, the brother of, you guessed it, the MILF Destroyer, the MILF Mauler, the MILF Maniac, that is Zacharia Wilson. They've struggled here. They've struggled for these last few games, losing tough ones to Arizona State, TCU, Houston, which of course statistically one of the worst teams, period, college football. And then that last second heartbreaker to BYU. As with Colorado, these last 5 games is probably what they're going to hang their hat on. No matter how the season ends, these 5 games is a different Colorado than the beginning of the season. You have this dominant win against UCF, a close loss against Kansas State, which they really could have won. You dominate Arizona, you basically dominate Cincinnati, and you take care of business against Texas Tech, even though people were throwing and chucking things and hucking at you. So that's a nice little run. It's good to hang their hat on, but just thinking about the momentum of both of these teams, thinking about how these two different teams are coming into, and the whole reason why I want to make this is because I don't want this huge score projection. Colorado's only favored by 10 points. I know the little matchup predictor has 74%. They're probably going to win, but just don't count the Utah team out. Don't count a team that lost the way they lost last season. Now, again, if you're a Colorado fan, you have to hope that they're depleted and not energized from that loss, and not wanting to tee off on somebody else in the meantime. So I think there's some things at play here, and this is a defense that is an elite defense too. So let's not get it messed up, right? This is a defense that ranks number 15th, Utah Utes that is, in points a game for opponents, number 24 in opponents yards a game, opponents points per game, number 18, number 38 in yards of play, number 1 in third down conversions, opponents third down conversions, great at making third down stops, and number 17 when it comes to red zone scoring. Now that offense is pretty abysmal, and they have no identity on the offensive side, but this is going to be good on good, the best on best, right? And an elite offense from Colorado, as y'all know, ranked over here. Obviously the rushing is is bottom of the league, and they don't have the best rushing defense in Utah. So maybe this is one of those, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is one of those games. I mean, it's decent. It's decent, actually. You know what I'm saying? You know, all in the 50s and 40s. So top middle of the pack there when it comes to their rushing defense. This is one of those games that I really feel like if Colorado can run the ball, like I say every game, if Colorado can just run the ball, take it out of the hands of Utah, and just control the game, dog. This is gonna be hey, Travis Hunter gonna be doing Spider-Man dances by halftime. Okay, let's do that. Let's make it cool. Let's make it smooth. Okay, please don't make this a late night, last second, 7-time overtime Colorado Classic game. I would hate that so much. Nah, that would be awesome. Of course, that would be great. But I think that if they do want to dominate this game, it's clear that the path of least resistance, run it, and then once you're running it, once those safeties start walking up, oh yeah, by the way, we have the best wide receiver room in the nation at Colorado. I stand on it. I said it last week, and I'll say it again. Best wide receiver room in the nation, period. And we're going to burn you at some point. But just going through these things again, Utah is pretty lethargic when it comes to offense. And then, you know, there's some uncertainty at who's going to play and when they're going to play in different situations there. Whereas Colorado has a lot of explosion on the offense and a defense that's only getting better. I'd come here every week and I'd tell you that their red zone scoring from the defensive side has never been outside the top 10 this entire season. At one point, they were number 1 for like 3 weeks straight. So the red zone defense has been effective and efficient. The defense has only improved in different aspects, and I like to see that. And I just want to see, even though I feel like the running game has been more proficient, especially in games when they win, I think there's a different a depth, a different angle. I think a lot of those quick throws, a lot of those screens that they were getting after, that they're starting to incorporate more and more and more, and they've done that this season. I think that's going to be a good extension of the run game. I just think we need to, or not we, Colorado needs to make sure they're protecting Shador and the wide receivers the best they can. But final score predictions, man. Obviously, you know I got Colorado. I think, you know what I'm saying? Even though it'd be fun if it was an upset, that'd be crazy. I like good games, even though I'm a big Deion Sanders guy. So I'm not going to predict Colorado just to predict Colorado. Predict them because I think they're just going to out-athlete them. Utah is in turmoil. They have injury problems. They got Cam Rising problems. It's just that is not a team in week, was it 12, that, you know what I'm saying, I am confident can actually shock the world and do something. Well, but I hope so if you're a Utah fan, you know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of the brother of the MILF Mauler, I hope that is a positive too. But yeah, man, that's it there. I got Colorado with what? Let's say. I really think they're gonna put some points up, Doug. I really think they're gonna put some points up. I think it's gonna be 28-10. Give me 28-10 Colorado. Y'all stamp it. Y'all leave a like on this video if you like it. Dislike if you don't like it. Comment down below what the score is going to be, who's winning, and what's going to be the ending of the season for Colorado. Appreciate y'all watching these videos and supporting all the new people. Thank y'all so much. It's been phenomenal to see y'all, talk to y'all, comment with y'all, man. Y'all be great. Y'all be breezy. Y'all be easy. We'll see you next time.